You're like the universe, babe.
Oh, thank you.
Infinite.
Babe. Right. I don't know if that's
beautiful.
a good thing. Is that a good thing?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, anyway.
So Monique and I, we went to Arden High School. I always saw her. She was always athletic. You know, she was also into cadet as well. But it was sixth form when it is that we had a class together, sociology, right?
Yep.
No, we had a sociology party, a get together at her house, and I approached her. Now, I'm not a naturally, gifted dancer, but Monique, you want to dance? And she was like, I soon come. I just need to do something, and she ran away.
For the record, yes, I remember having a sociology party.
Right.
I do not remember Lucius. I do not recall Lucius being there, much less asking for any kind of dance, much less me running away.
Or let the record state, Jamani Dunn, you are my witness. Fast forward several years later, that was the period around, what was it, High Five?
Yeah, High Five.
High Five.
Social media.
Social media.
Chatting over social media and on the phone every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, digital made a lot of money off of me.
So we were friends for a while, and I actually had moved from Texas to Indiana, and in that whole period, didn't hear from Lou, nothing.
Yeah.
He kind of just disappeared off the face of the earth, and then one day just pops back up.
We hadn't been speaking for a previous, how long was it? Was it like a year?
It was a long time.
Yeah, probably like a year and a half. We weren't talking to each other. But when it is that we reconnected and we were speaking, I realized that, she was a really, cool girl. She was easy to talk to. I didn't realize I monologued until I met Monique. But since that she could tolerate my monologue, I was like, this girl is definitely worth keeping for a lifetime. She was caring, understanding, passionate about the word. I know at that particular point in time in my life, I was really, going hard, even seeing that I was going to be in full-time ministry. And she was heavily active in youth ministry at the time. So I was like, this girl, she's serious about the Lord.
So I came down to Jamaica because I was in school then. So I came down for my sister's wedding. Me and my wonderful self went to go play football in the wrong shoes and got injured. And Lou, we're still good friends. He said he wanted to come by my house and link me. So he prayed for me, prayed over my knee, and I wasn't immediately healed. So that wasn't the miracle. But I felt like God said 14 days. And went back to Indiana and went to the physio, and he said 2 weeks exactly of physio and I'll be good. So we started connecting from there and started praying with each other. Don't pray with somebody of the opposite sex. It's my advice. If you don't plan to marry them later in life.
Hold on, so prayer brings people together.
Stop. And within a couple weeks of coming back, two of my friends were on the phone and they challenged me and they asked you're talking to this guy a whole lot. What's the deal? Because by this time we're on Skype now, chatting.
Yeah, so I was asked, what is the intent, my intent. So I told her my intent was to marry her.
Yeah, that kind of threw me because I was like, this is a virgin. We're talking, just friends and I'm learning a lot and whatever. And then that happened. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to consider, I have to think about this. He was a great man of God, still is. And so we decided from there to fast, pray, kind of talk to our spiritual mentors and see what God had in store. And that was 2010?
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah, and
so I would say September 2010 was the genesis of our relationship when it is that things began officially.
How does a long distance relationship work?
Well, prayer definitely takes a lot of prayer.
A whole lot.
Honesty, trust, and communication. Communication is a very big thing.
think that was the thing. Like, I think God was like preparing me for this marriage because I don't like to talk about myself. I'll talk about everything else and everybody else except for myself. And this relationship challenged me to, actually speak about my own day and my own feelings and thoughts and emotions, and was not a fan. I'll put you through some stuff.
She has a heart after God. She's an honest and sincere person. I definitely see these elements from her family. Her mother, in terms of that forthrightness and honesty, the compassion and kindness from her father, and that spiritual dynamic, from her grandmother. Right?
Yeah, deep, baby.
Yeah, have to go deep. You're a deep person. What do you expect? But those are some of the things that I love about Monique, and she's extremely intelligent as well. She can speak, on a high level, get all philosophical and speak about very, many, topics. And she can talk to the person on the street corner. She's versatile. She's real. Got impressing on my girl.
All right, yeah. I love his goofiness and his wit, and he actually gets my wit. The corniness, we're working on that. I might love it one day. But yeah, like just being able to laugh and how much he cherishes me, and cherishes his family and God, and just wants to do right, but also really honest. And one of the things that is absolutely true about Louis is, just. Everything needs to be just. But there needs to be, in right standing. And that's a quality that you don't see a lot. And so I love that. That's really unique.
There are so many people that we'd like to thank, who, made this wedding possible. Monique, and I wanted to invite so many people, be like, over 400 people, everything that we could have had our way,
Yeah.
But we definitely want to thank, our parents, without them, this would not be possible, right?
We wouldn't bond.
Our church family and friends, thank you so very much. Anybody else, babe?
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of churches and families and friends, and like all over. That's just a lot of investment. And yes, my sister and my spiritual sisters as well. That's a huge portion of this union, because trust me, they had to work on me to be able to get to this point. So yeah.